It's almost impossible to believe the timing was a coincidence. Because when Paris unveiled a brand new wax figure of Princess Diana, they didn't just reveal a statue. They resurrected one of the most powerful moments in royal history. And the date they picked. It said everything without saying a word. The figure shows Diana in the legendary black dress that shook the world in 1994. The revenge dress. The one she wore on the exact night Prince Charles admitted on national TV that he had been unfaithful. And instead of hiding, Diana walked into a London gala in a look so bold, so unapologetic, it instantly became a cultural earthquake. That dress wasn't just fashion, it was a message. And now, 30 years later, Paris decided to bring that message back. The Grévin Museum revealed the wax figure on November 20th, and fans immediately noticed how precise it was. The necklace, the clutch, the angled smile, even the subtle over-the-shoulder glance Diana used to give when she wanted the cameras to know she wasn't intimidated. Sculptor Laurent Malamasi reportedly spent months trying to capture her exact expression, the blend of softness and steel that made Diana impossible to ignore. But the real story isn't just how the figure looks, it's why it appeared now. Because November 20th marks the 30th anniversary of the Panorama interview, the one that shook the monarchy to the core. The one where Diana finally spoke her truth after years of silence. The one where she said the line that echoed across the world, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Even people who weren't alive in the 90s know that quote. It was raw, it was honest, and it was the moment the royal machine realized Diana wasn't going to play by their rules anymore. But that interview came with a shadow. In 2021, an inquiry confirmed that Martin Bashir used deceitful methods to secure it. Something Diana's sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, later condemned publicly. Reports claim the deception surrounding that interview altered the course of Diana's final years, and her brother, Charles Spencer, has said the fallout never fully healed. And right when the world is revisiting that painful chapter, Paris chooses this exact date to resurrect the revenge dress. Almost like they wanted to remind the world who Diana really was in those final years. Not a victim, but a force. And the timing lines up with something else too. A new book titled Panorama, released in the UK on the same day as the unveiling. The book digs into the long-term impact of the Panorama scandal and how it shaped Diana's mindset heading into the last chapter of her life. Fans online are suggesting the museum timed the reveal to ride the wave of renewed interest. But others believe it's something deeper. Almost like Paris wanted to reclaim Diana's story on their own terms. Because if any city has the right to do that, it's Paris. This is the city where Diana's life ended in 1997. A city that never stopped grieving her. According to reports, even before the statue was unveiled, people in Paris were already talking about it. One local said it pulled him straight back to that night in the tunnel, even though he was just a kid. Paris never completely let go of Diana, he said. And he's right. The flowers left at the Flame of Liberty, the makeshift memorials at Pont de Alma, the tourists who still stop to pay respect, the city has carried her memory for 27 years. So putting the revenge dress there, in a Paris museum, on this anniversary, it hits different. And the museum didn't place her statue just anywhere. They put her under the main dome, in the section dedicated to fashion icons. Right next to Beyoncé, Marie Antoinette and Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's a quiet way of saying what fans have known for decades. Diana wasn't just royal, she was style royalty. Every look she wore meant something. Every outfit told a story. And none told a louder story than the revenge dress. But what makes this unveiling even more powerful is how her legacy refuses to fade. Nearly 30 years after her passing, Diana still dominates documentaries, book releases, fashion inspo pages, and royal conversations. Younger fans on TikTok treat her as if she's still alive today. Her humanitarian work still gets studied. Her fashion moments still get recreated. And her emotional honesty, something that was nearly unheard of in the royal family, still resonates. Maybe that's why this wax figure made international headlines before it even appeared. Because people aren't just remembering Diana, they're still trying to understand her. Still trying to piece together the pressures she lived under. Still trying to make sense of how someone so loved could be gone so soon. And maybe that's why thousands of fans are already flocking to see this new statue in person. Not because it's wax, but because it captures the version of Diana the world refuses to forget. Confident, wounded, elegant, rebellious, and completely unforgettable. And maybe that's the real message behind this unveiling. That even after everything, the scandals, the heartbreak, the manipulation, the tragedy, Diana still stands taller than the story that tried to break her. But what do you think? Does the revenge dress still symbolize strength, or does it bring back painful memories of a woman pushed too far? Let me know in the comments.